Hey there, if you're feeling up to it, please subscribe. It's free, and you can always change your mind if I'm not performing to your standards. That's all I wanted to say here. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Hello, and welcome to the F-45 traditional takeoff tutorial. Today we are going to be going over taxiing to the runway and actually getting into the air. Something to note, you cannot do this on aircraft carriers. This only works on a runway. Once your aircraft is ready to go, hold the throttle and hold the trigger to initiate the brake, and turn off the parking brake. In fact, you know what? What we're going to do, this is not 100% necessary, but it does help sometimes, is go to your comms panel on your multifunction display, click ATC, airbase, and then request takeoff. Alternatively, you can click on anything that, like, for example, we're at the airbase right now, but if you're on, say, Cruiser 3, you can go and request takeoff from Cruiser 3. Also, if you have voice commands enabled, you can turn on your mic and say, tower requesting takeoff.
Copy. Taxi to runway 25.
On your navigation map, you'll be able to see a line to where you have to go. Once you're ready, hold the trigger for the brake, turn off your parking brake, release the trigger, and throttle up slightly. Another thing to note, you have to verify that your tilt is at 0 degrees for the traditional takeoff. You can sporadically brake as needed, but you want to make sure that your your speed, which is indicated by the 0 right there, is, you ideally want to keep it below 20 knots. That ensures that you don't roll over. In order to turn while taxiing, you use the joystick and yaw like this. You'll see your feet move when you do that. That's how you know you're doing it right. Another thing to note, even if you have given the engine no throttle, if you throttle up absolutely nothing, you will still move forward very, very slowly. Just because the engine is still on, there's still a little bit of lift. Again, you're going to want to follow this line to wherever you're going, unless you haven't requested takeoff, which again isn't strictly necessary. But if you request takeoff, then all of the NPCs who are also flying will wait for you to take off before they use the runway, so it just avoids collisions and so forth.
Alpha 1-1. Tower. Cleared for takeoff at runway 25.
You're going to want to wait for that cleared for takeoff. If they say hold your position, just hold your position, because that means that someone else is using the runway right now, and you will most likely crash. When you go on your runway, ideally as straight as possible, brake. There are no flaps on this aircraft, so you don't need to worry about anything. What you're going to want to do is completely throttle up. You can go to the afterburner if you want. You don't have to. You're going to wait for your speed to be at least 170 knots. Ideally, you want to go to at least 200. And you're going to pull back on the stick. Then you are airborne. We will cover basic, yes, you do want to remove or retract your landing gear. We'll cover basic flight controls at another time. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.